All right, financial math classes. Today we're talking about monthly average expenditures. And so this goes back to the Ramsey lessons we did a couple weeks ago about keeping track of budget, making a budget, and keeping track of your money. This will be the math behind that and helping you keep track of a budget by keeping track of your average monthly expenditures. So before we get into the actual lesson, we need to talk about what the average is. So the math term is mean. So when we're talking about average in this textbook, we are talking about the mean. All right, and to find the average, so for this example here, to find the average, you take all the numbers there, you add them together. So 24 plus 20 plus 19 plus 25, and then you divide it by how many numbers there are. So there's only 4 numbers. So I add them all up. So 20, you can use the calculator on this. 24 plus 20 plus 19 plus 25 comes out to 88. Divided by 4 is 22. So the average of all those numbers is 22. All right, so take all the numbers, add them up, divide it by how many numbers you added together. That's how you were finding the average. So for record keeping, you might write things down in order to remember them tomorrow morning or next week. Think of utilizing this same memory device and applying it to your money. Record keeping is a way for you to manage your money. It involves keeping track of items you spend money on or your expenditures during the time period. The tool you use is a budget sheet on which you record your expenses, usually on a monthly basis. By budgeting, you can find out how you have spent your money and how much money you need for living expenses. These include amounts for food, utility bills, and pocket money. Record your expenditures on a notepad or a computer spreadsheet on the day you make them. At the end of the day, you'll have a record of what you have spent. Then at the end of the month, group them and total them, and then you calculate the average based on this. And then with this information, you make a budget. So if you remember from the Ramsey textbook, you don't want to spend all your money and then track it to see where it went after it's spent. What you want to do is make your budget first so you know where your money is going. And then this is what you would do to make sure you're keeping track on that budget so you can keep track of your average expenditures. Because sometimes, like for car repairs, you're going to spend more money one month than you would the next month. So you set your budget so you know where your money is going to be going, and then you go back using this record keeping to make sure you're sticking to that budget. So let's look at an example. So we have Selena and Trent Miller keep track of their expenditures. So from this figure here, from this table, they want to know how much they spent each month on average for various categories. Here are the records for 3 months. What is their average full monthly electric bill? So what you need to do is find the amounts for electricity. So 121.47, 153.56, and then 125.88. You find the average of those. So you're going to add those values together, 121.47 plus 153.56 plus 125.88. And there's only 3 numbers, so you divide it by 3. Use a calculator to add this all up, 121 plus, or 0.47, plus 153.56 plus 125.88. That comes out to 400.91, and then you just need to divide that by 3 to find the final average. You get 133.64. So they spent on average $133.64 per month on electricity. All right, let's look at another example. What are the average monthly expenditures for home repairs? All right, So let's find the home repairs. So we're going to look through July: mortgage, groceries, electricity, dentist, phone, gas, water, credit, baseball, gift, clothing, car, and total. There's no home repair in July. There's a home repair here in August, and then home repairs here in September. All right. But we're trying to find the average home repair for the 3 months. Since this one, in the month of July, we spent 0, we need to figure the $0 into the total. So the 3 numbers I'm going to add up are 0 plus 275.68 plus 96.45. So the 0 is not going to affect the total on top, but what it is I'm going to divide by 3. That's going to affect the total here. Since I didn't spend any money in July, for the average monthly expenditures, I need to figure that for the average, you figure in that 0, because that's going to change the monthly expenditures. You add up those numbers: 0 plus 275 plus 68, or 0.68, plus 96.45 is 372.13 divided by 3 is 124.04. So $124.04 per month on home repairs, and that is figuring in the $0 spent for July. All right. Your assignments, a worksheet. Go ahead, find that assignment in Google Classroom. If you have any questions, let me know. But other than that, we will see you guys next time.